My husband and I were the oldest couple in the fertility clinic. John turned to me and said,
"Let's not be a laughingstock."
I didn't want to leave, but John grabbed my hand and took me outside. My husband was sure that we were 10 years too late.
I don't want people to think that I'm my child's grandfather.
We would have argued throughout the night. But the flashing lights of the police near our house caught our attention. The cops were leading our neighbor's daughter, Rita, to the car. She was cold and hungry. As it turned out, her mother didn't let her into the house because she was waiting for her lover.
It's not the first time. The table is all set, and yet the girl is hungry.
The cops were going to seek a way to deprive the mother of any parental rights. All of a sudden, my husband suggested that we should adopt Rita.
Why not? She will be better with us than with her.
After a long process, we became Rita's parents. We gave her a separate room and fully renovated it. But upon entering our house, the girl placed a photo of her mother on the table.
You don't mind, do you?
I agreed, of course, but I was upset. My husband, on the other hand, couldn't contain his emotions.
Now you have a new mother, okay?
Rita was a troubled child and said she would never accept us as her parents. I let everyone cool down and called them for a dinner so we could have a calm conversation. But no one came. Suddenly, John walked down the stairs carrying suitcases.
I'm leaving. I just realized that kids are not for me.
I was shocked. After all, it was John's idea to adopt Rita. If the guardianship authorities found out about our separation, they could take the girl away from me.
Don't worry, I won't rush the divorce. Enjoy motherhood.
Loaders were already waiting in the yard. John ordered them to carry his stuff to a neighboring house. I didn't have time to ask why, as I turned to the sound of glass shattering, coming from Rita's bedroom. Terrified, I rushed upstairs and saw a broken frame with a photo of Rita's mother. I didn't understand why the girl's attitude towards her mother had changed.
What are you, dumb? Your husband is moving in with her. My mother got rid of me, and your husband got rid of you.
I didn't want to believe it, but there was logic in Rita's words. It explained John's strong desire to adopt the child. I knocked on my neighbor's door, and the happy lovers opened it with no remorse on their faces. My husband said everything happened the way he wanted.
I've been thinking about getting together with her for a long time. I just didn't want her child around.
As it turned out, John went to the fertility clinic knowing we'd leave empty-handed. It was disgusting. I immediately asked for a divorce. And John got nervous because he didn't want to share what he had.
File for divorce, and Rita will be taken away from you. In your case, you don't remember. The adoption probation is still on.
Fortunately, the judge understood the situation. And the final decision shocked John to his core. He was forced to forget all about his savings and use most of his fortune to pay for Rita's care and education.
You became a father. It is not a joke. You must take responsibility for your actions.
John waited for me outside the courtroom. He said he realized the mistake he had made and that he wanted to come back. I smiled because that was so John. He was willing to put any tricks just so he wouldn't leave his comfort zone.
What did I work so hard for all these years? To be left with nothing? Don't you care about it?
He was right. I didn't. I stopped caring about someone who didn't care about me.